Hi, everybody. Welcome to IGN Live. I don't have a prompter, so we're just going to talk. I am here with the cast of Clair Expedition 33. Let's bring them out. Rich Keeble. Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Very well. Are these working? Yes.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Hello. Yeah.
All right, so if everybody doesn't know, we have Shala Nyx, Jennifer okay, let's party. Jennifer English, Maxence, Ben Starr, Kirsty Rider, and Rich Keeble. And so if you played the game, we got Sciel, oh my gosh. We have Sciel, Maelle, everybody else, but mainly Esquie, Verso, Lune, and Monoco. I love it. I love it. We are going to start with a 10-minute documentary clip that Maxence edited for us. So let's go ahead and roll that. And this is basically a upcoming documentary of the making of the game. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll that clip and we can watch it all together. Now, I was given permission to talk over this, so we don't have to just sit here quietly for 10 minutes. Max, let's start with you. What was it like making this documentary?
That was 2 days before launch of the game, and the whole team was completely stressed because they didn't know if the game would, really touch people and if it work out. And so you can see that Guillaume, even though everything was done, he was still there touching things, like at the last minute. So it was a privilege to be there with them and experience that stressful and also crazy special moment with them.
Speaking of the days leading up to launch, does anybody else have did you guys have this anticipation, this game's about to come out, I hope it's good? We'll start with you, Jennifer.
I'm sorting my baguette cloth.
Sorry, my bad.
I can't see anything. No, that's better. Yeah, we were all really excited. We weren't as stressed as these guys were, can I just say? But yeah, I don't know about you guys, I was dead nervous about it, and because we just put all of our love and heart into it, you just kind of really hope it pays off.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I think it did.
I think people ended up liking it. Shala, what about you? Were you checking the Twitter feeds and checking review scores, making sure people liked you?
It was just unbelievable how quickly the success happened, I think. That was the most astonishing thing to me. I sort of wasn't obviously making the game for 6 years. We came in sort of a year ago. But yeah, the couple of days towards it, even a month towards it, we were gearing ourselves up for it, but it was what followed that was astonishing.
Ben, what about you? You've been in a few games at this point. Does it ever get easier knowing that the audience is now playing your game?
No,
the game that you're in?
It really doesn't. Because you can do everything you do, in the studio or whatever, and then it stops being yours. It becomes everyone else's. You can kind of give what it is that you want to give to the role or to the game, and then it becomes something else, and you don't know what it's going to become, because there are so many different circumstances to the release of a game. It's the environment, it's the, what is the climate at the time that it comes out? What is it that people want, and how do they want to play it? And I felt personally there was a huge amount of pressure because it's a game that I wanted it to be good for the team because they had put so much work into it, and we didn't want to screw it up for them because we didn't come in at the beginning. We were very much an additional part to it, and then I'm rubbish because I search the name all the time. I watch every Twitch stream. I interact with. I'm sorry if you streamed it and I've stalked you on stream. I'm just a little creep. But I love it because I want to see how people feel about it, because even though we can give what we want, it's then how it's received. And I think hopefully this is the beginning of all of us having that kind of back and forth with you, the audience. This is maybe our first public appearance as a cast, and it's going to be great to see how this game lives on into the future and how it keeps resonating with you over the next couple of years.
Kirsty, Rich, we'll get to you guys. I want to talk to Max one more time about. So, if people don't know, Max is you are the voice actor for Esquie, but then you are the mocap person for literally everybody.
No, that's not true.
Almost everybody. So, who did you play? Who did you mocap in the game?
So I got casted as Gustave first, and then I got to do Verso. And towards the end, I was Renoir in Act 3. But I was lucky to work with two other really talented actresses, and I just want to give them credit today. Estelle Darnaud and Charlotte Hoffner. Charlotte did Maelle, and Estelle did pretty much all the female characters in the game. Yeah. So it was the three of us, and we got two other people, Alex Martin and Joanna Bro, that helped for one or two scenes.
One of the first behind the scenes I saw was you and Sophie watching the Gamage, living through the Gamage, and you just have like tears streaming down your cheek. Like, what's it like? You have all this gear on your face, you're in this like volume, and yet you're being told, hey, this is sad, so you should cry. How easy is it to pull that up?
Well, we got lucky because we got the script and we knew everything about what was going on. What was hard is that we had those helmets with the iPhones, and we couldn't really hug, we couldn't touch each other or even kiss. Right. So we had to make sure that on the technical side we were good, and also you got to deliver the emotion. But it wasn't hard because Estelle was she's so good, she's so talented. She gave me the emotion, and we were just standing there. Guillaume gave us a point, and he's like, this is the paintress. Look at her, here's what's going on. And at some point when I'll give you the go, you can turn around and you're going to see Sophie disappear. Yeah. And I didn't know what was going on. I knew something was going on with Sophie and Estelle because she's right here. Yep. And I could feel, because she was holding my hand, I could feel that she would start to squish my hand a little bit tighter. And when I turn around, I see her and I see the emotion. You're going to see it on screen. And the hardest part, I think, was to hold the tears. Yeah. Because I kept on thinking, I think Sophie wouldn't want to see Gustave. She would want him to stay strong and then go on the expedition. So, yeah, it was just everything has to happen in your head.
It's tough because it's like this game starts and it's like it's got this funny, the music's like lighthearted, and you see all these flower petals and you don't realize that they're like dead bodies, kind of. And then it's like just kind of these lighthearted moments, and then you're like, oh, never mind, this is like a Thanos snap. This is really, really sad. I wanted to speak to Jennifer about, were you ever in the booth with Charlie or Andy Serkis?
No, no, they're my imaginary friends.
They made you act.
They made me act on my own. No, I don't know about you guys. I get so lonely in the booth. It's so rare. Yeah, thank you all. I appreciate your sympathy. You have to pretend. So it's very rare in video games that you get a playmate. So I think it's happened to me once or twice that I've had another actor in the room, and so it's a real honor that people think that they were in the room with us, like that's us doing our jobs properly. So yay, thank you.
Nailed it.
But yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard. We talk about it a lot. Like, video game acting is like the Olympics of acting. Like, if you can do good acting in video games, and there are some bad acting in video games, luckily not in this one.
Name them.
Final Fantasy
you've opened Pandora's
16.
box.
What's the worst?
No.
What's the worst game you've ever been in? Go.
There's some that's not on my CV, and you will never know.
I'm a big Alan Wake fan, and they kind of have, there's a couple of those, and they kind of have a split thing, right? Where the motion capture, the actual actor, and then it's voiced by somebody else. So Ben and Max, what was that like? What's it like to voice Max?
What was it like for you? Here's a bit of lore. When I first came in to work on this game, before I was technically cast as Verso, I came in to kind of help the team figure out how we were going to do exactly that, which was, I got cast to play this character in this trailer, which was Verso, but they said, can you come into the studio? And I saw your performance, and I was then given the opportunity to voice actually over that Gustav scene with Lune and see how that might work, see how long it would take and what an actor would need to do to prepare for it, because it's very difficult. You give a very, very idiosyncratic performance, a performance that is very much your version of Gustav or your version of Verso. But the team were very good about allowing us bandwidth to bring ourselves to it. At first, it was quite intimidating. I didn't want to do a disservice to what you'd done, but also I don't speak the way that you do, and how can I bring my personality to that character? And it took a couple of sessions for me to really get into it. But credit to Guillaume and Jen, and Joe, our director, they allowed us the room to bring our own idiosyncrasies to that performance. So it is a combination. Verso is you and me, and it's, I think, all the richer for it.
Can I just say kudos to you guys for having to do that and do the lip syncing thing? Because, of course, my job was easy, being that Monoco doesn't have a visible mouth.
Yeah, I was going to come to you next, Rich. What's it like seeing the cast and everyone gets to just play these gorgeous characters? Not that Monoco's not, but and then you're just this big gestural guy, and you're like, okay.
Monoco and Maxence doing Verso.
What was the question?
What was it like
so
not
sexy?
being human?
Why am I so sexy? Was that the question?
Yeah.
That was the question.
Can't help it. I mean, it's just... Monoco, this is a good opportunity to actually just quickly say, I have to give a lot of kudos to, the designers, the programmers, the technical people for kind of making Monoco so amazing. I think, let's give them a shout out. Sound designers, all the programmers and stuff, because a lot of Monoco's joy is through them, as well as Guillaume and Jen's dialogue, of course. Mm-hmm. And Ben being so great that I could react off in the booth as well,
Yeah, I think one thing I noticed when the game first came out was the ways in which people were amazed at how the characters spoke over the top of each other. And there is the scene, right? I've seen, the scene between Lune and Gustav, which I think is absolutely electric. And personally, Kirsty, I think it is probably one of my favorite scenes in the game. You are amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
Oh.
But it's so, please.
Thanks, guys.
But it is it's because you guys had this very organic thing in the booth that we were then okay, cool, we have that immediacy. It's we were allowed to play on top of it, really.
For sure, yeah. I think, what you were saying, Jen and Guillaume, their central direction was we're really rooting for truth, and that's trying to connect yourself with the character and the movement and the lip syncing, but being as honest as possible. That was the big drive, which is great as an actor, because that's what we want to do as well.
So we have a collection of clips. I made sure to get one of everybody. So I would like to start. This is it's going to be Maelle with Esquie. So let's go ahead and play that clip, and we're all going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. Are you guys ready for that? Yeah. I was talking to the production people, but okay. All right, so here we are. We're back at camp, which happens a lot.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry.
I hope you played the game.
I warned them before. So Jen, I just wanted to say, you're having to basically, you're saying you're alone. Have you been able to see scenes like this and see, you're essentially hugging Maxence?
Mark, I am obsessed with this game.
sorry.
We have been playing, like my girlfriend and I are playing until 3 a.m. most nights. Yes, we've been playing it. Oh, look.
It's so cute.
It's horrible.
But it's beautiful. Oh, I love Maelle and Esquie's relationship. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. It's a hard game to watch. It really is, because it's like always sad, and I don't know. I can't remember exactly what's happening here because
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Nothing's happened. It's fine. You're good.
Yeah. It's just a friendly chat.
Everyone's alive.
it. Everyone's fine. Everyone
They
is
just didn't
fine.
find Esquie stones. That's why.
Yeah. Your stream, speaking of, is how we figured out the Easter egg of the couple at the beginning before the gommage. We were watching your live stream where if you talk to them 33 times, they're, having their final moments together. And Jen was just bugging the heck out of them. And they finally are like, okay, go away. And we're like, hey, this is a thing. That's great.
But that's the thing with this game. You've got, so many people have cried playing this game. I imagine a lot of you have cried. And if you haven't, what's wrong with you? But it goes to the depths of sadness and despair and grief and all these things. And yet it's so, can I swear?
Sure.
Fucking goofy. And that's a real, but I think that's a testament to everyone's performances here. Shala, your humor as Sciel, your levity, even though she's going through so much pain and sadness and whatever, you brighten up that screen with your performance, and, as does everyone here. And I love that. And I think hats off to everyone. Hats off.
Speaking of Shyla, let's roll the next one. We can keep the sound down on this one, but I just want to chat. This is, I love these moments back in the camp. So this is you with Kirsty. Well, apparently not. You guys are just not together at all. But it's just a moment where, is this the right one? Nope, that wasn't the right one. We're good. And you guys are just sitting by the campfire, and it's one of those things where I was like, oh, this is going to be one of those real talky games. But these were my favorite moments. You go back to camp and you get to just talk to the characters, and you see these scenes play out. So Shyla, what was it like for you to be able to see some of this kind of come to life?
It's just so it's so cinematic. Honestly, it is really. It's just so wonderful to be the voice and body of a character that is so rich and has so much emotional depth. I've had so many people reach out to me about how Sciel is helping them with their depression, how Sciel is helping them with their mental health, and it is just incredibly moving. Obviously, we only get to see snippets of it in the booth when we're creating these characters, and we just have a little bit, and it's so ephemeral, it's so quick, the performances. It's 1 minute you're drunk, and then you're in love, and then we're about to go on a huge expedition, or we're about to defeat the masked Axon. So, it's so ephemeral, so just... every moment was so rich, and that was just a testament to the writing.
Speaking of rich, we have one more clip I want everyone to watch. Well, two more, but this one I actually want the sound on for, because this is the clip you guys were referring to earlier. So let's play that one. And it is... we have these moments at IGN where, we experience something in a game, and then we're constantly, we just send clips to each other. And this is one I sent to so many people, so we're just going to listen.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes.
now know that you guys did not film that together is incredible. Do you guys have somebody just like playing off of you, at least I hope?
Well, I think you did yours already, hadn't you? Did you do yours first?
Yeah, I did. So you're welcome.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you were so good in it. I mean, but that was my audition scene as well. So I kind of, yeah. I mean, I just did it, you know, like I did, you know, they obviously liked what I did, and I just
Didn't even want it. You got it.
Didn't want it.
Yeah. Just kind of boshed it out. Yeah, fine.
It's testament to the writing, though, of that. I've seen that scene so many times, it still makes me laugh. I've seen it, you know, millions of views on TikTok with that, and I still find it hilarious.
I mean, you just see it's one of those things that can be repurposed for a million memes. And I think you know you've made it when that thing happens. And I think it's, you know, when you're up at 3 a.m., you've lost 14 Call of Duty matches in a row, and your bro wants to go on one more time. And it's like, whatever game or whatever point of life, it feels relatable. And again, this is a game that hits at the heart of it. And the reason you cry is because there is so much joy to be lost. And I think you can't just have something that is morose all the time. There are like levels of melancholy, this sense of so much love and life in Lumiere and on the continent. And if these people who are so vibrantly brought to life by these actors, you know, if we lose them, then we lose everything, and we lose their humanity and their fun, and there is something so worth living for in this world, and you can just see it in what is exemplified in these scenes.
Yeah, I remember. I'm on IGN's Game Scoop podcast. I don't know if there's any Scoop fans in the audience. One guy. And we were chatting about it, and one of my co-hosts, Justin Davis, says, we weren't to the end of the game yet. He's like, I don't know how this game ends, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's a tragedy no matter what. Like, there's no happy ending. There can be a happier ending, but like, no matter what, the game is a tragedy, and I love tragedies, so thank you.
There's a line in it which is, I believe Renoir says, which is, life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the most resonant line of the game, because even though, again, there's life, it's going to force you to do things that maybe you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very real and relatable thing, and maybe that's why it's resonated with so many people.
We have one more clip. This is just my favorite. It's so good. There's no talking in it, but it's what I like to call the Clair Obscur Expedition 33 Avengers moment, because it's a one shot. So let's play it really quick. This is a short one, I promise. Everyone knows this one. It's just so good. It's so good. I didn't see Monoco, but we'll assume he was there as well.
Fun fact, Kirsty actually did all the mocap for that, didn't you?
Yes, it was me.
You were you. It was great. It was really good.
Yeah, really, really good. So, okay, are we doing Q&A? Because I don't hear anything, so maybe we are not. Yes? We are? Okay. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I'm hearing conflicting things. Okay, then I think we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, thank you so much to the cast for showing up. And just for the cameras, just in case they need it, stay tuned for more IGN Live after this.